Imagine waking up in a city where the early morning rhythm is not dictated by the growl of engines or the haze of exhaust fumes, but by the gentle whir of electric cargo bikes weaving gracefully through tree-lined boulevards. Instead of endless queues of cars idling at traffic lights, you see parents pedaling their children to school, bakers rushing loaves to cafes, and entrepreneurs delivering bouquets or fresh produce, all propelled by human energy, seamlessly amplified by some of the most cutting-edge battery technology available today. Close your eyes for a moment. Picture a city where the air feels crisp and invigorating, where the sky is a clear canvas unmarred by pollution. The streets are filled with laughter and conversation, not horns and revving engines. Bike lanes are wide, physically protected, and thoughtfully integrated with the urban landscape. The soundtrack of daily life is no longer a cacophony of traffic, but the harmonious blend of soft voices and the quiet hum of electric motors. Could this be the urban future we have been yearning for? Or is it merely a utopian vision, destined to falter against the powerful inertia of car-dependent culture? To answer this, let us journey back in time. The roots of cargo bikes stretch all the way to the closing years of the 19th century. In those early days, robust tricycles and two-wheelers became indispensable tools for city tradesmen, barbers, bakers, grocers, who needed to transport goods swiftly through dense, winding streets. These bikes laid the groundwork for urban logistics, decades before the automobile would reshape city life. But as the car rose to dominance throughout the 20th century, cargo bikes faded into the shadows, gradually relegated to the annals of history. Fast forward to today, and a remarkable renaissance is underway. Over the past decade, electric cargo bikes have transformed from quirky novelties to serious contenders in the race for sustainable, efficient urban mobility. The scale of this transformation is striking. Modern e-cargo bikes are feats of engineering, built with reinforced frames, high-capacity battery systems, and intelligent connectivity. Consider the Urban Arrow FamilyNext Pro, a bike designed specifically as a genuine second-car replacement for city families. As Mark Danhoff, general manager at Urban Arrow, asserts, this model can easily transport up to 4 children, along with groceries, sports equipment, and anything else a busy household demands. He calls it a true second-car replacement for urban households. But what makes the modern e-cargo bike so versatile and compelling? Unlike traditional bicycles, these machines are engineered to bear significant loads, sometimes rivaling the carrying capacity of small cars. The FamilyNext Pro's front cargo box, for example, is rated to carry up to 275 pounds, enough for 4 growing children, bags of groceries, and even oversized items like strollers or musical instruments. The total payload limit stands at an impressive 550 pounds. That rivals the utility of a compact automobile. Yet the bike takes up only a fraction of the space and is far easier to maneuver through crowded city streets. Safety and comfort are not afterthoughts. The FamilyNext Pro features integrated 3-point harnesses for children, ergonomically designed cockpits, and advanced lighting systems for visibility at all hours. The latest generation introduces a host of innovations: a front suspension fork for greater stability and comfort, an upgraded cockpit with improved ergonomics, enhanced LED lighting, and a redesigned bench and foothold so children can climb in and out independently. The seatbelt system is intuitive and can be operated with one hand, while higher seat backrests and a more spacious cargo box ensure comfort for every passenger. The design is intentionally flexible. Seating can be removed or reconfigured for business or gear transport, making the bike as suitable for a courier or vendor as it is for a family. The technological leap does not end there. The FamilyNext Pro is powered by a Bosch electric system, offering pedal assistance up to 20 miles per hour. A standard 545 watt-hour battery delivers an average range of about 31 miles, enough for most daily routines. For longer trips, there are options to add a second battery or upgrade to an 800 watt-hour system. The modular Bosch Smart System connects with the eBike Flow app, enabling users to monitor range, adjust performance, and receive over-the-air updates, mirroring the digital conveniences of modern smartphones and electric vehicles. These features are not just luxuries, they are essential for families and businesses who depend on reliability and ease of use. Urban Arrow's success is not just anecdotal. The company has sold over 100,000 e-cargo bikes globally, making it the most widely adopted front-loader e-cargo bike brand on the planet. This is not a fleeting trend. It is a movement gaining real, measurable traction. Other manufacturers, such as Riese and Muller, Tern, and Yukaba, are pushing the boundaries of what e-cargo bikes can do, racing to innovate in design, durability, and performance. Deloitte projects that global e-cargo bike sales will surge by 35% in the year 2026 alone, reflecting both consumer and business demand. And the ripple effects extend far beyond the showrooms. Cities across Europe and North America are not just noticing, they are investing. Helsinki is doubling its e-cargo bike parking spaces by the year 2026, a commitment driven by the realization that secure storage is a make-or-break issue for would-be riders. In Montreal, city leaders have expanded their rebate programs so that low-income families can more easily afford e-cargo bikes, a move that Pierre Dubois of the Montreal City Council describes as promoting sustainable transportation and reducing inequalities. Berlin, well known for its progressive urban planning, has launched a network of shared e-cargo bikes through Tier Mobility. Elena Schmidt from Tier notes, "Shared e-cargo bikes provide an accessible and affordable option for urban residents, reducing reliance on private vehicles." Meanwhile, Utrecht in the Netherlands has introduced a groundbreaking subscription service through Pawn Holdings. This service allows residents to access high-quality e-cargo bikes for a monthly fee, removing the daunting upfront cost and opening the market to a much broader audience. The result is a boost in flexible, on-demand mobility, making sustainable transport accessible to families and small businesses alike. Even the corporate world is taking notice. The United Kingdom government has established a £5 million fund to help businesses transition to e-cargo bikes, aiming to cut emissions and improve urban air quality. Jamie Smith at the Department for Transport explains, "This fund will help businesses transition to e-cargo bikes, reducing emissions and improving air quality in our cities." Michelin and Urban Arrow have collaborated to develop puncture-resistant tires, addressing one of the most common maintenance headaches for heavy-use riders and further improving reliability. Yet, for all this momentum, the central question remains: can e-cargo bikes truly replace cars for the average city dweller, or are they destined to play only a supporting role? The answer is complex, dependent on a web of interconnected factors: policy, infrastructure, economics, and culture, all of which interact to shape urban mobility. Let us delve into the first major barrier: infrastructure. While a handful of cities are making rapid progress, the vast majority still lag behind. The urban fabric of the past century was engineered for cars, broad roads, sprawling parking lots, and traffic flows optimized for four-wheeled vehicles. Bike lanes, if they exist at all, are often narrow, discontinuous, or poorly protected. Secure parking and charging locations for e-cargo bikes remain rare, exposing riders to theft, vandalism, or weather damage. As Horst Bulau from the European Cyclists Federation emphasizes, standardized charging infrastructure is crucial for widespread e-cargo bike adoption, making them a practical alternative to cars for businesses and families. Without dedicated infrastructure, even the most advanced e-cargo bikes cannot reach their full potential. Policy is the second hurdle. While some governments are introducing rebates, subsidies, and low-emission zones to encourage e-cargo bike use, many regulatory frameworks remain stubbornly car-centric. Zoning laws, insurance requirements, and speed restrictions can create friction for would-be adopters. In many cities, e-cargo bikes occupy legal gray areas, making it difficult for businesses to scale up operations or for parents to feel secure about safety and liability. Consistent, forward-thinking policy is needed to ensure e-cargo bikes are not just allowed, but actively encouraged as part of the urban transportation mix. Financial accessibility is another significant challenge. While the operational savings of e-cargo bikes are considerable, lower fuel costs, reduced maintenance, and no parking fees, the initial investment can be daunting. A state-of-the-art FamilyNext Pro retails for nearly $9,000 United States dollars, or over 12,000 Canadian dollars. For many families, that remains a substantial barrier. Subscription models and shared bike schemes are helpful steps, but until costs decrease or financial support increases, e-cargo bikes will struggle to break out of affluent urban niches. Montreal's expanded rebate program and Utrecht's subscription model offer hopeful blueprints for making e-cargo bikes attainable for a broader cross-section of the population. Then there is the issue of cultural inertia. For over a century, cars have symbolized freedom, status, and personal space, deeply woven into the fabric of city life. Shifting these mindsets requires more than new technology. It demands a complete reimagining of what urban mobility can be. Mika Hakkinen, writing in the journal Transportation Research Part D, notes, "Our research shows a direct correlation between low-emission zones and increased e-cargo bike usage, highlighting their role in sustainable urban logistics. But without visible success stories, supportive policies, and a critical mass of everyday users, many people will default to the familiar comfort of the car. Let us consider what could happen if these obstacles are effectively overcome. Picture a future where city leaders invest boldly in infrastructure, building wide, protected bike lanes, installing abundant secure parking equipped with standardized charging points, and integrating e-cargo bikes into public transit hubs. Helsinki's plan to double parking spaces by the year 2026 sets a precedent for other cities to emulate. Low-emission zones become standard, not exceptional, sparking a 60% surge in e-cargo bike usage across European cities and revolutionizing everything from school runs to last-mile deliveries. Subscription services, like those pioneered in Utrecht, make e-cargo bikes easy to access for families and businesses, minimizing the financial risk and commitment of ownership. Michelin's puncture-resistant tires and Bosch's modular battery systems reduce maintenance time and costs. With the European Cyclists Federation championing standardized charging, recharging an e-cargo bike becomes as routine as plugging in a smartphone. In this scenario, e-cargo bikes are not just a standalone mode. They integrate seamlessly into a broader smart city ecosystem. Artificial intelligence-driven route optimization reduces delivery times and energy consumption. Predictive maintenance systems anticipate breakdowns before they happen. And geofencing protects riders and pedestrians in busy zones. Modular designs, featuring three-dimensional printed cargo platforms, allow businesses to customize bikes for everything from flower delivery to mobile coffee carts. Advanced features, such as self-balancing technology and assisted steering, make riding safer and more accessible for a broader range of people, including the elderly and those with mobility challenges. Drones join the mix, handling the final stretch of deliveries from e-cargo bike hubs to customers' doors. The results are transformative. Cleaner, quieter streets, less traffic congestion, markedly improved air quality. Parents experience the freedom to ferry multiple children or pick up a week's worth of groceries without touching a car key. Small business owners discover new ways to reach customers, whether delivering fresh bread to a doorstep or serving espresso at a car-free festival. Entrepreneurs turn e-cargo bikes into mobile pop-up shops, breaking free from the limitations of brick-and-mortar retail. Every ride taken on an e-cargo bike means one less car on the road, one fewer parking space occupied, and one step closer to a sustainable, human-centered urban future. But there is another possible trajectory. A future where progress stalls. Imagine that city leaders drag their feet on infrastructure, failing to build dedicated lanes or secure parking. Without rebates, shared services, or affordable financing, families balk at the steep price tag. Policy remains focused on cars, and societal habits persist. The momentum of the e-cargo bike revolution slows, and the promise of cleaner, more livable cities fades into frustration and regret. As Horst Bulau cautions, standardized charging infrastructure is crucial for widespread e-cargo bike adoption, making them a practical alternative to cars for businesses and families. Without supportive conditions, e-cargo bikes risk becoming a footnote rather than a fixture in 21st century cities. So what does all this mean for you, the viewer, whether you are at home, at work, or perhaps even cycling right now? First, recognize that the e-cargo bike revolution is not a European oddity or a fleeting fad. Cities from Montreal to Berlin, Helsinki to Utrecht, and everywhere in between are proving that, with the right support, e-cargo bikes can fundamentally reshape how families and businesses move. If you live in a city offering rebates, shared bike programs, or new infrastructure investments, you may already have access to a cleaner, cheaper, and often faster way to get around. Even if you are hesitant to buy, consider renting or subscribing. Utrecht's model is already showing that flexibility and affordability are key to widespread adoption. For families, the benefits can be nothing short of transformative. Imagine skipping the morning traffic jam, gliding past gridlocked cars as you drop your kids at school, swing by the grocery store, or head to the park. No more circling endlessly for parking. No more surprise repair bills or fuel price hikes. Safety is built in. Modern e-cargo bikes offer child-specific seating, harnesses, and even weather protection options, making them a year-round solution whether your city is known for rain, snow, or sunshine. The cargo area can be reconfigured quickly. One morning it ferries children, the next it hauls sports equipment or musical instruments. For small business owners and entrepreneurs, e-cargo bikes unlock entirely new business models. Bakeries can deliver fresh bread across the city without the carbon footprint of a delivery van. Local florists can promise same-day delivery. Coffee vendors can roll up to festivals, parks, or bustling markets, setting up shop wherever demand is highest. The modular design of bikes like the FamilyNext Pro allows for creative adaptations. Think ice cream coolers, refrigerated boxes, or even mobile repair stations for electronics or bicycles. In fact, some cities are already seeing pop-up libraries and health clinics mounted on e-cargo bikes, bringing services directly to neighborhoods that need them most. Cities themselves stand to gain tremendously. E-cargo bikes are an investment in resilience and quality of life. Fewer cars mean less wear and tear on roads, lower public health costs due to improved air quality, and a more vibrant, people-centered public realm. The data is compelling. Urban Arrow alone has over 100,000 e-cargo bikes on the road worldwide, a testament to the viability and popularity of this transportation mode. Annika Fisher at Deloitte sums it up. E-cargo bikes are not just a niche market, they represent a significant growth opportunity in urban transportation, driven by both consumer and business demand. Of course, challenges remain. Weather, hilly terrain, and longer travel distances can limit the appeal of e-cargo bikes, especially in sprawling metropolitan regions or rural areas. In such settings, cars will likely remain essential for many trips. Yet even in these contexts, e-cargo bikes can play a complementary role, serving as feeders to public transit, bridging the gap between neighborhoods and train stations, or enabling local deliveries where traditional logistics fall short. As battery and motor technology continues to advance, and as cities experiment with bike-friendly policy and infrastructure, the range and versatility of e-cargo bikes will only grow. So, what can you do to accelerate this transition? Start by exploring programs available in your city. Are there rebates, shared e-cargo bike fleets, or pilot projects you can participate in? If you are a parent, test ride an e-cargo bike with your children. You may be surprised by how enjoyable and practical it is. If you run a business, investigate how e-cargo bikes could open new delivery or service opportunities. Advocate for safer streets, better bike lanes, secure parking, and inclusive policies in your community. Even small actions, sharing your experience on social media, talking to neighbors, contacting local officials, help build the momentum needed for citywide change. And if you want to see more cities embrace the e-cargo bike revolution, share this video. Start a conversation in your school, at your workplace, or within your neighborhood association. Change happens when people demand it, and the more voices join in, the faster cities will listen. The technology is here, the benefits are clear, and the opportunity is enormous. But the future will be written by the choices policymakers, businesses, and everyday riders make, starting today. So are you ready to pedal into the future? Will your city be among the pioneers, or will it cling to the habits of the past? Let us know in the comments below. And do not forget to subscribe for more insights into how global economics and technology are shaping the world around us. Together, we can reimagine what city life looks like.